Just let me know when we're switched over, and yeah.
Yeah, you're on.
Oh. Alright. Welcome, Cheeto people, to kind of a strange game called Let's Tap. This is a game I play with a Wii remote sitting on a box. So you'll get to hear a lot of controller ASMR because my Wii remote with my box is right next to my mic. So that'll be part of the aesthetic of this run. Yeah, I'm ready to start. Just want me to give a countdown and then let's go from there. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, go. There. It's hard to menu in this game sometimes because it's a box, so. You also might hear my Wii remote speaker come through the mic. It just says which player you are and whatnot. Alright, so this game, it's 4 worlds, each with 4 stages. We're gonna be in outer space through all of them, because we just are. I don't know why. And how the controls in this game work is you tap repeatedly, like what you might be hearing right now, to run. And then if you tap a little harder, then you can jump. And you can also dab in this game, so you know, Cheeto dab. Oop. There we go. Computers being a troll. Alright. And we're also, you might notice in the background it's gonna be like different astronomical objects each stage, so that's always fun to notice which ones they are. I'm gonna be jumping on these tight ropes. It's just faster to jump and then land in the middle of it instead of just walking through it, because it's pretty slow to just walk on the tightrope. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah, exactly. That's this run. I'm tapping with... I got both hands with just one finger. And this game, depending which box you use, you might have to tap differently, so that's a thing. This game came with its own official box. That was an almost dab. There we go. I do not have the official box. I just have an old speaker box that works good, and that's just what I'm used to. So if you use tables, that is also different. And so yeah, it's just, if you decide to run this game, that's just a thing to be aware of. So experiment with various boxes and see which one works for you. Oh. Now you'll see me sprinting sometimes. It's pretty tough to get a sprint. You have to get it at just the right strength of tapping to get it. And it's really easy to jump instead of it, so. As with all box-based gameplay, it's tough to control. Because, you know, box-based gameplay is pretty common. I'm sure, press 1 if you've played a game you controlled by a box. This is the only speedrunnable mode in the game. There's 5 game modes. There's like a rhythm game mode, like a visualizer, which is kind of neat. It's a neato Cheeto, excuse me. I did not jump there. Tried to. Oop, there we go. There we go, my box tapping position was off. I was slightly lower on the box than I needed, and that made it harder for me to jump. Which that's a thing too. Box positioning is a thing. It's a weird run. It's a very weird run. Yeah, there's like a shooter mode, like an arcade side-scroller shooter. That's like an endless thing. Just try not to get hit. Yeah. The idea behind this game is that it's supposed to be a party game for families to play together. But if you don't play games a lot, you might not be used to like using controller. So then you could just tap a box instead, and it makes it much easier, so you don't have to learn how to use the controller and learn the buttons and things. So this was made by Sega. This is published by Sega and made by Pro. Which looks like I'm gonna fall on my face. Which is Prop is Yu Suzuki's. It was made by Yu Suzuki, so it's his company. He hasn't made any other game, of course. I haven't heard of this hedgehog character that he's also made. His most notable game is, of course, Let's Tap. Can I sprint? No, I jumped. Oh. Alright. This time, I'm just gonna tap here. Oh, we were gonna do a backflip! That's gonna be awesome! I feel bad for interrupting that. That was gonna be awesome. Never seen that before. So now we're in the Cheeto belt here, otherwise known as the asteroid belt. Oop. Stop jumping. Stop. There we go. We're gonna slide down here. If you jump at the end of your slide, and I'm tapping too hard, I guess. The game is not wanting to be nice to me. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get like a nice jump off of it that is really fast and sends you pretty far. But that's all good. There we go. We got the sprint instead, so it makes up a lot for it. When you're sprinting and you jump, you do a shorter jump compared to when you're just regular running. Like when you're regular running, you do like a full hop, and then when you're sprinting, you do a short hop. So that also makes that faster. That's the jump I wanted too. So throughout this game, progressively more obstacles will get. Look at that dab. There we go. Progressively more obstacles and things you can interact with will get added. So like in World 3, we'll get some ropes to swing on and jump off of those. There will also be like wormholes that we teleport through. There's all sorts of stuff in this game. Oh, and there are these balloons where you gotta do this. I'm sure that sounded wonderful. Can we get a Craigasm for the balloons? There's one level where you gotta pop 3 of those in a row, and it's a good time. Yeah, to pop the balloons, you try to space out your taps as much as possible. And guess what? That level is right now. And we get to pop a bunch of balloons. There we go. Boom. Onions. Can we get a dab? Can we get a dab? Come on. Lay the dab on me. Oh. Hey! There's a dab. Come on. I can... So to select OK, it's tap the box twice. And to scroll to a different menu, it's tap once. It can make it hard sometimes to select OK. I don't know why it keeps having me fall. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump over that one because those lightning bolts shock me and make me lose time. Also, this is Saturn, which is pretty awesome. Just chilling there. Ooh, make it. Barely making it. Taking the escalator, of course. Alright. Here's your extra balloons for today again. Look at all those sprints, that's pretty awesome. Ah, I was just barely off on that full hop. We were like super close on it. Give me a dab. Give me a dab. Alright, 3-1. You might be noticing too that we're going like progressively farther out in the solar system. If you know your solar system planets. Alright, and then this is a new obstacle. These are some launch pads. Gonna try to jump over them. Ooh. Some of them like to change every second. Some of them don't. Ideally, if I can get the forward ones, that would be nice, but sometimes they don't like to do... They don't like to be nice. Oh, we were really close to getting that one. And not getting first all the time is a thing. Because it's just so hard to control the game. So this start, the don't move, ready, it's RNG what speed you get for this. Sometimes you have to wait longer, and sometimes you have to wait shorter. So we get a new thing added here. Get these little teleporter things. These will be pretty nice for us. They're pretty fast, and we're gonna take a lot of them whenever we find them. Come on, game. Okay, I'm just gonna pick up the controller. No, I did not want to. Okay. I'm gonna pick up the controller in the menu that time. It's blasphemy, I know, not using the box from one part of the game. The box is just not wanting to cooperate with me today, which sometimes happens. It's definitely a wild game to run because your box can just sometimes just with how you set up your Wii remote and box, it just doesn't seem to like you some days. There we go. Gonna adjust it slightly lower in my box and see if that helps. That seems to help more. I think the edges are where it doesn't register as much. Look at that sprint. Look at it go. So yeah, these later stages are going to have more routing There's different ways you can go through them. Worlds 3 and 4 are a lot tougher than 1 and 2. Oops, I wanted to get that. Didn't get it. Feels bad. I'll just go like that. Especially to get a high placement could be really hard. I'm just... Next stage, there. I'm just gonna use the controller in the menu. Box not liking me. Got a nice slide here. So a lot of this game is pretty self-explanatory. Just take this top route here. If you jump on that first like glass window there, you can actually get like you can fall down and get hurt from the glass, which normally doesn't hurt you, so that's kind of cool to see. And goal. It's just weird that one of them interacts differently from all the others. I could not. There. I could not menu for the life of me today. Alright, and here's a little wormhole we're gonna take. Just a casual wormhole. Did not want to jump over that one, but alright, this is fine then. We'll just go like this. It's faster if I did fall into that, but this works just as well. There we go. So after this, we've only got 2 more stages and a dab. Look at him go. How are you all enjoying this box ASMR though? Ooh, that's a really nice sprint off the bat. This might be a really nice 4-3. I'm feeling this 4-3. This very specific box tapping position seems to help it. More balloons. Oh, maybe not. There we go. That was pretty nice though overall. It's a time will be at the end of the next stage. When I cross the finish line, I'll give you a heads up when it's time. looks like I'm not gonna jump over that one. That's a hard one to get a nice jump on. Oh jeez. That is exactly not what I wanted. I don't know about you, but box-based gameplay seems to be the future. Oh boy. Please let me go through. There we go. And we can take a wormhole. Skip the tightrope. Alright, and just after this slide, we'll be pretty close to the end. And time. Alright. That was Let's Tap, though. Pretty weird game, but it was a good time. It's definitely really goofy. If you want to get it, it's like $3 on eBay. So yeah, really cheap for the Wii. I'm just gonna play it as visualizer. Just let that run for a little bit. Since we don't get official credits, we get this instead. We'll get some nice fireworks. Yeah, that's all I've got for this game though. Feel free to take me off whenever. I hope you all enjoyed it.